It's been a year since I got blessed with the opportunity to live in Switzerland, and yet I've barely seen anything here. So I promised myself that this year I want to travel more as well as document and share this journey. In every video, I will spend a day on a budget of less than 100 francs, and today we're in Zurich. The day started not that smoothly. The evening before I had 3 glasses of wine that influenced my morning. I woke up drained and being late for breakfast. The restaurant is located near the Central Zurich train station and it took me about 20 minutes to get there, but luckily I got in time, just 15 minutes before they closed the kitchen and took everything away. Overall, it's a really nice place to begin your day with. The variety of foods and drinks is pretty wide. Croissants are always buttery and freshly made. They offer any style of eggs, and if you sit next to the windows, you get to enjoy the city vibe, and if lucky, even people with a special approach to fashion.
A little note about the breakfast. I thought that the juice will not be included as an extra item. I wasn't ready to pay extra, almost 5 francs. I was so sure it's included, and if I did not take that juice, I would have been just fine. And now I feel like I'm so full.
And so on my way to the next stop, I decided to make a short break, sit down and enjoy some music and the view of the city while my stomach is digesting everything I stuffed in it. Luckily, the city can offer many places like this, and after a couple of songs, I was ready to move on.
It's super safe to drink from the fountains here, but this time I actually checked what's happening inside of my bottle and I found stuff swimming, and it's like green stuff. It's not much. The water is still pretty clear. These green pieces, I assume these are just mold. For an experiment, I'm just gonna drink this water even though there's swimming stuff in it, just to prove my point that it's still safe. Tastes okay, but I'm disgusted.
Aside the weird fountain, here you can find 3 boards for playing chess. The only condition is to hide the figures back in the boxes once you've finished. Now let's move on.
We got it. Absolutely clean water from the second time. Mwah. Since I'm passing by this church, I would really love to go up there because I heard that you can actually enter one of the towers.
And that's true. After waiting for approximately 5 minutes, I got my tickets, had a quick look around in the Grossmünster's nave, and soon entered the staircase to the tower. At my own risk.
Pigeon just shitted on my camera. One thing to consider is that this experience is not for claustrophobic people.
And quick shout out to Zurich toilets, most of them are free and some cost only 1 franc. Time to recharge, check the road and had a quick encounter with a TikToker from Kosovo.
Can you guess the country?
It's Morocco.
Yes. I am Miran Ramadani, I'm a comedian from Kosovo. And this is my assistant,
Nice.
my cameraman and video editor, Mohammed Zaneli.
On my way to the next stop, I passed by a supermarket to get some food for lunch in a place that I visited a year ago. That time I came too late, so I didn't see everything it can offer, but gave myself a promise to come back. What's cool is that the entrance and all the additional info that may be useful are absolutely free, just like the bench that tickled my fancy a year ago. which was pretty nice, but the 3 glasses of wine were insisting on shutting my eyes down. So after I finished and enjoyed a woman adorned as the Ukrainian flag passing by President Snow, I searched for cafeteria to get me some coffee. After pumping some caffeine into my drained body, I have finally reached the very place I dreamt of visiting. I bet you didn't even understand that all of the shots in the terrarium were taken on my phone because all 3 batteries of my camera died by the moment I entered the first dome. Anyway, it was the time for me to head to the next place. And to have the fullest experience possible, I stopped at the same supermarket again. Can you guess what that was for? Welcome to leave your guess in the comments. So, those of you who commented that I got snacks for myself, haha, very funny. But congrats to those who said that I got snacks for the birds in the park. Great guess. Now you deserve a nice snack too. So get it somewhere, I don't know. After all the duckies, swans and pigeons were fed, it was time for my last stop of the day. At that point, I still wasn't sure about the place where I wanted to have my dinner. All I knew was that I was terribly tired and wanted to find a place that was close to a tram stop so that I could go straight home after that. And so after the long walk along the lake, which felt like forever, I had found a nice open space venue with cute garland lights, and I'm a sucker for garland lights. So I entered. They had plenty of empty tables, digestible prices, and vegetarian options, which was a huge selling point for me. That was the place. Just look at the size of this Flammkuchen.
One thing about filming yourself while you're traveling solo is that if you're ordering your food and you want to document your food, by the time that you sit down and eat it, it's already cold. Still delicious though. Also maybe when it's gonna be warmer, there will be better chances for the food to preserve their temperature. It's second half of May and it still feels like early spring. I think I'm gonna finish it alone.
And that is it. Thank you for joining me on this little adventure, and if you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like. This helps this video and this channel to find more people, and I will see you in the next one. Tschüss!